On Global TV News Prime, Rep seeks establishment of Bola Tinubu University. In business, federal government empowers 25,500 Delta youths, women. On the foreign scene, King Charles says the republic is up to Australian people. And in sports, Edo Queens Abia Angels face off in Bow quarter-final. Hello and welcome to all our viewers in Nigeria and around the world to News Prime on Global Television. Coming to you live from the nation's capital, Abuja, I am Jumai Manson. A quick reminder that Global Television is on DSTV channel 365 and free to air on Nicomsat. Now the news in full. Special Advisor to President Bola Tinubu on Information and Strategy, Bayo Ononuga, says the president can go wherever he likes as he is still observing his 2 weeks leave. This follows criticism trailing Tinubu's trip from the United Kingdom to France. In a post via X, Ononuga said President Tinubu was on leave and could travel wherever he chose. The National Chairman of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, has expressed deep sorrow and sent condolences to the Group Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL, Mala Kyari, over the tragic loss of his daughter, Fatima Kyari. In a message signed by his Chief Press Secretary, Edwin Olofu, Dr. Ganduje described the passing of Malam Kyari's daughter as a great loss, not only to the family but also to all who knew and loved her. He also prayed for Allah's mercy and comfort for the bereaved family, urging them to take solace in the knowledge that their daughter's journey on earth has been completed. The governor of Ondo State and candidate of the ruling All Progressive Congress, APC, Governorship Ayodatiwa, has approved a minimum wage of 73,000 servants in the state. The federal government and the organized labor had in September signed an agreement on a new minimum wage of 70,000 naira for government workers in the country. Ayodatiwa, who was accompanied by his deputy Olaide Adelamu and top party members, announced a new salary wage at the Ondo Central APC flag-off campaign at Ondo West local government area of the state ahead of the off-cycle governorship election. Over now to NBA fuel price, Nigerian Bar Association (NBA) has demanded the immediate reversal of the latest increase in the cost of petroleum products to 1,030 naira. In a statement by the NBA President Mazi Afam Osigwe San on Saturday, the association expressed concern that such decisions continue to be made without transparent consultation or dialogue with relevant stakeholders, including civil society and the private sector. A federal high court in Lagos fixed November 1st, 2024 for ruling on an application filed by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission for final forfeiture of $2.045 billion, 7-choice landed property, and shares linked to former governor of Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele. Justice Dende Diakbolu will also rule on the application filed by Emefiele to challenge the jurisdiction of the court to entertain for future proceedings. The court had on August 25, 2024 authorized the EFCC to temporarily take custody of the Emefiele's funds and assets. At least 2 residents of the Ipele community in Agato local government area of Benue State were killed while many houses were set ablaze during an attack by gunmen. Locals told our correspondent that the separate incident happened between Thursday and Friday in Ipele and Inguma communities situated in the rural riverine of Agatu. The locals say members of the communities who got displaced as a result of the attack are predominantly farmers and fishermen. Kogi State Governor Usman Ododo has emphasized the role of the media in ensuring the dissemination of accurate information and promoting transparency in governance. The governor underscored the importance of a well-informed public and the media's responsibility in providing reliable information. Ododo stated that the media is a powerful tool for shaping public opinion and holding government accountable. Another university may be added to the pool of existing ones following the passage for the first reading by the House of Representatives of a bill to establish a Bola Ahmed Tinubu Federal University of Nigerian Languages. The bill, sponsored by the Deputy Speaker Benjamin Carlin and 8 others, is aimed at establishing a university for the promotion of the learning of Nigerian languages. Detained Binance Holdings executive Tigran Gambaryan has been granted an opportunity to receive medical treatment at a standard hospital in Abuja under security supervision. Justice Emeka Iwete of the Federal High Court Abuja ordered the Nigerian Correctional Service to refer Gambaryan to a standard hospital in Abuja for treatment, a period ranging from 3 days to 2 weeks under security supervision. This came after Justice Iwete refused Gambaryan's fresh bail application on medical grounds, stating that the renowned Nigerian medical experts are already managing the second defendant's health. Over now to Kaduna State Independent Electoral Commission Chairman Hajara Mohammed says there is no plan for the commissions to rig the forthcoming local government election in the state. She further cautioned politicians to refrain from the violence and hate speech during the election period. The chairman made this comments during the stakeholders' engagement and solicitation meeting, urging all political parties to support the official assigned to their constituencies in conducting free, fair, peaceful, and credible elections. The Lagos State University Teaching Hospital has gotten a Center for Advanced Neonatal Studies. A statement by LASUT revealed that the innovative initiative was spearheaded by its Department of Pediatrics. The new center aims to position LASUT as a leading force in neonatal healthcare training in Nigeria and sub-Saharan region, enforcing the institution's status as a pioneer in qualitative healthcare development. The Chief Judge of the Federal High Court in Nigeria, Justice John Soho, has rejected the recusal request of the detained leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, seeking reassignment of his case to another judge for trial. At a hearing on September 24th regarding the 7-count terrorism charges brought against him by the federal government, Kanu expressed a loss of confidence in the trial judge, Justice Binta Yaku, and requested her acquittal. Justice Yaku agreed to the request and stated she would send Kanu's file back to the Chief Judge for reassignment. The government of Namibia has sought the help of the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission and Economic and Financial Crimes Commission in its fight against corruption in the country. This was just as it declared that because Nigeria is leading in the fight against corruption in Africa, it needs to share its remarkable achievements in fighting corruption. According to a statement cited on the Commission's website, the partnership is aimed at exploring training opportunities as well as sharing of expertise with personnel of the Namibian Anti-Corruption Commission in the fight against corruption. Over now to the Court of Appeal in Abuja has affirmed the clearance of a member of the House of Representatives, Al-Hassan Adodogowa, over alleged culpable homicide. A 3-member panel of justices of the Appellate Court, led by Justice Adebukola Banjoko, dismissed the Kano State government's appeal of a similar judgment of the Federal High Court for lack of merit. 4 youths have been killed in Plateau State following an attack by gunmen in Bokos local government area of the state. It was learned that the victims were working at a mining site in the Batura community when the gunmen attacked them around 9 p.m. Killing 4 persons on the spot. The president of the Buturu Youth Movement, Sebastian Magid, confirmed the killing in a statement. Magid says the gunmen also injured 5 other persons during the attack before they fled the area. You're watching News Prime on Global Television, coming to you live from Nigeria's capital, Abuja. When News Prime returns, over 1 million more Nigerians hit by several food crises in 2024. Details of these and more after this break. Please stay with us. You're welcome back, and if you're just tuning in, this is Global Television, bringing you live broadcast of News Prime. Thank you for staying with us. On our business next, the federal government of Nigeria has generated 103.7 billion naira in revenue for the electronic money transfer levy in the first half of 2024. According to data from the Central Bank of Nigeria Statistical Bulletin, this represents a 7.55% increase compared to the 96.44 billion naira collected during the same period in 2023 of last year. This figure shows the growing use of digital payment platforms and the higher volume of electronic transactions as more Nigerians and businesses embrace digital banking solutions. Nigeria is facing a worsening food security crisis, with more than 1 million additional people experiencing severe food insecurity in 2024 compared to the previous year. This is according to the Food Security Update report by the World Bank. The report witnessed a significant rise in the number of people facing acute food shortage. China announced that it will issue funds to support its fledgling economy and revealed that it has $325 billion in funds. This can be deployed over the next 3 months to shore up the property market, ease local debt, and bolster banks. The measure, announced at a highly anticipated press conference by the Finance Minister Len Fona and other officials, came on top of a series of recent steps, including interest rate cuts and increased liquidity for banks. China's economy has been hampered by a year-long crisis and persistently low consumer. The National Agency for Science and Engineering Infrastructure is setting its sights on becoming Nigeria's leading innovation and technology transfer agency, according to its Executive Vice Chairman and Chief Executive Officer, Khalid Halilu. NESA's Director of Information, Olusegun Ayele Lupon, disclosed this in a statement. According to the statement, Halilu expressed his commitment to transforming NASA's role in the nation's technological landscape. On Farmers Now, the immediate past chairman of the Poultry Association of Nigeria State, Blessing Alawode, has called on the government to fight insecurity and remove multiple taxation to create an enabling environment for the farmers to thrive and keep feeding the nation. Alawode expressed worries over the insecurity and the rise in the cost of food as it's making many farmers shut down and throw their workers back into the labor market. To maintain that the government must rise to challenge and ensure that there is adequate security of the farmers to carry out their farming activities, saying that the growing kidnapping cases across the country calls for concern. The Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security is empowering over 25,500 youths and women in agriculture entrepreneurship across the Niger Delta states. Speaking to Newsmen during the technical working session on group saving and loan and record bookkeeping in Owerri, Imo State capital, the National Project Coordinator, Dr. Abiodun Sani, says the working session under the Livelihood Improvement Family Enterprise Niger Delta Project is being funded by International Fund for Agriculture Development. He says participants were drawn from across the 6 states of the Niger Delta. On our foreign news now, the Israeli military warns residents of South Lebanon not to return to their homes as troops continue fighting Hezbollah militants in the area. Military spokesman Achib Ades says Israel forces continue to target Hezbollah posts near the villages. In a separate post, Ades reiterated an earlier call for health workers and medical teams in southern Lebanon to avoid using ambulances, claiming they are being used by Hezbollah fighters. King Charles has confirmed that it is up to the Australian people to decide whether the country remains a constitutional monarchy or becomes a republic ahead of the King's visit to Australia next week. The Australian Republic movement exchanged letters with Buckingham Palace officials writing on the King's behalf. Correspondence from the palace says that whether Australia becomes a republic is a matter for the Australian public to decide. In sports now, Edo Queens will take on Abia Angels on the 12th of October 2024 in the first quarter-final game of the 4th edition of the Betsy Obaseki Women Football Tournament. The other quarter-final games will have Heartland Queens confront Benin Republic's Esper FC, Bayelsa Queens take on Fortress Ladies, and Nasarawa Amazons battle Remo Star Ladies. Meanwhile, 4-team Niger Rattle FC of Mina, FC Robo of Lagos, Delta Babes FC and Braveheart FC that failed to qualify for the quarterfinals got 750,000 naira each as consolation prize. Two will join them on Saturday. Cole Palmer has been voted the EA Sports Player of the Month for September 2024. This announcement made via the official EPL website confirms that Palmer led the Premier League in both goals and goal involvement during September, scoring 5 times and providing 1 assist in just 4 appearances. Palmer's most remarkable feat came during Chelsea's 6-1 victory over Brighton and Hove Albion, where he set a new Premier League record by becoming the first player to score 4 goals in the first half of a match. As we end the Global TV News Prime, let's take a quick look at our top stories again. Brought to you that Rep seeks establishment of Bola Tinubu University. In business, federal government empowers 25,590 Delta youths women. And our foreign team, King Charles says the Republic is up to Australian people. And in sport, Edo Queens Adria Angels face off in Bow quarter-finals. And that's it on News Prime, and it came to you live from Nigeria's capital, Abuja. Remember, we are on DSTV channel 365, Star Times channel 276, and free to air on Microsat. Kindly follow us across all social media platforms by using the Global TV engine and the handles now showing on your screen. I am Jumai Manson. Thank you for watching. Good evening.